For Boise River Rollers, we have 007, Fox Fatale. 102, Killer Queen. 11, Hermione Danger. 206, Abracadaver. 222, Blonde All Over. 242, Talons and Spice. 2517, Mia Wallops. 26, Trixie. 34, Frog. 404, Jinja. 42, Goldie Braun. 426, Polly Socket. 44, Freddy Cruiser. 530, Smack Sabbath. 666, Deviled Meg. 737, Stevie Slicks. 77, Ramona Sowers. 86, Moose Cannon. And 967, Pippi Long Blocking. As we get ready to go in to Derby, we are ready to start. The countdown clock is over. We are live, and this is game 4 on the Rumble on the Rio. I am so excited to be here. Again, the Secret Squirrel, along with
Jendi Nooch. I'm Jendi Nooch.
Looks like both teams are getting ready, and they are on.
For Lad, we've got lots of balls jamming.
Looks like for Boise, we have Smack Sabbath, both of them on that low rider line. This game's jam line is brought to you by the Low Rider Line, proudly powered by Shelby and Delilah, 2 Dush Hounds, proving this big support comes in small packages. We're grateful for their support here at Rumble on the Rio. It looks like Boise did grab a lead on that jam.
Looks like we had a star pass for Lad. Tits Banshee is our jammer now.
Oh, and it looks like it's actually a power jam right now because Boise, their jammer is in that penalty box right now. That gives Los Alamos time to capitalize a little bit, but that means this will be a full 2-minute jam as the lead was previously lost. Smack Sabbath says that's fine. Oh, but grabs a cut track right after. Oh, this actually might be 2 penalties rolled in. So there might be a lot of time spent in the penalty box for Smack Sabbath. And the Boise River Rollers will have to sit out there and fend off Los Alamos jammer for a while.
Looks like we've got a penalty on Lad. And that's the end, the natural end of our first jam.
Full 2 minutes after losing that lead due to the penalties. And unfortunately, Boise's going to have to start out this second jam in the penalty box, so this will be a power start for Los Alamos.
Some official timeout. And we're back to Derby. On the low rider jammer line, we've got 3-8, Smoky Terror.
Those Boise blockers trying to keep Terror at bay, but Terror able to get out. It's a happy Terror, too. Oh.
And that is Smoky Terror's first scoring pass, picking up 4 points.
Looks like Smack Sabbath had made it out of that penalty box, but wasn't able to break through. We got Moose Cannon in for Boise on that low rider line.
And for Lad, we've got Puff Puff Past Ya.
Moose Cannon out of the pack quickly, taking that lead for Boise.
And Puff Puff Past Ya right behind.
Moose coming back up to the pack. Going on the inside. Grabbing 4 points and calling off that jam. Do want to say hello to all of you watching on Twitch. We got 12 of y'all in there right now. Where are y'all from? Go ahead and fill up that chat. We want to hear from you.
And we got lots of balls back on the lowrider jammer line for Lad.
Fox Patel in for Boise. Oh, Fox trying to ride the inside, but knocked out of bounds. Forced to recycle. Fox out of the pack, though, able to take lead.
Lots of balls still working back there.
Fox Fatal continuing on through, grabbing 4 points for Boise. And continues on the outside this time.
And lots of balls makes it out of the pack.
Fox Fatal taking a little bit of a tumble there at the apex, but able to call off the jam. Grabbing 12 points, that brings Boise to 17. Los Alamos currently at 14.
And we've got Smoky Terror on that low rider jam line.
Talons and Spice there as well for Boise. Ooh, a nice little tumble there.
Strong walls from Boise.
I mean, right now, both teams have very strong walls, but oh, there was a hole.
And Smoky Terror makes it out of the pack, catching lead jammer.
Talents and Spice out on initial. The pack moving past turn 2.
This looks like Smoky picked up 3 points on that pass.
Los Alamos now at 17. Boise at 17. We have a currently tied game here.
Ooh.
Oh, you rarely see that.
I love a tie. Got Puff Past Ya back on that low rider jammer line.
Smacks Sabbath in for Boise. Smack causing a little bit of damage breaking through that pack, but had to get a lot of effort in order to do so. Grabbing that lead. Smack grabbing 4 points after getting through the pack after that initial run there.
And Puff Past Ya makes it out on the initial with a little bit of help.
Smack Sabbath calling off that jam, but not before grabbing a total of 8 points, bringing Boise to 25. Los Alamos at 17. Still plenty of time, though. We've got over 21 minutes left in this half.
Lots of balls back on the low rider jammer line for Ladd.
Moose Cannon in for Boise on that low rider line. Moose quick to go on the inside and out of the pack quickly.
That no pack, lots of balls, gets through.
Moose Cannon watching the pack closely and calling it off. Did grab 4 more for Boise, bringing it up to 29. Los Alamos unable to grab any points on that jam, so currently at 17. Oh, how is Moose Cannon 86 in the Twitch with me? I'm gonna have to ask Moose Cannon who Moose Cannon 86 is. But they said, whoops. Fox Fatale in for Boise.
And Smoky Terror breaks out, catching lead jammer.
Oh, Fox Fatale heading to the penalty box. That makes this a power jam.
Power jam. Did you see that beautiful apex jump?
Oh, I won't lie, I missed it. I was watching Fox head to that penalty box, but dang, I hate to miss it. You know what? I can rewatch it later on Twitch, though. Oh!
Smokey swinging through again, picking up another 4 points.
I don't know how Smokey stayed up on that one.
The balance is balancing.
The balance is balancing. Devil Meg tried to slow Smokey down, but unable to.
Another 4 points for Smokey, calling off the jam.
You know what? Oh, my goodness. That brought us to 29 and 29. This is going to be one of those bouts, and we get to announce it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It's going to be just the whole game like this, and I'm excited. I want to know from the crowd, though, who is excited to be here for some roller derby over there? We got a nice full crowd. Oh, y'all can get way louder than that. Come on. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Talons and Spice on the low rider line, jamming for Boise.
We've got Puff Puff Pasture for Ladd.
Talons and Spice having a hard fight trying to get past those Los Alamos blockers.
And Puff Puff Pasture picks up the lead jammer.
Talons and Spice still not through yet.
Puff Puff Pasture just slides right through that pack, picking up 4 points.
Talons and Spice almost out of the pack finally. Finally on initial, but that was after a full minute of fight, just trying to get through.
It looks like Ladd has 2 blockers in the box. And they will start with 1 blocker in the box. On the low rider jammer line, we've got lots of balls for Ladd.
Smack Sabbath coming in for Boise. Boise did not score during that last jam. Los Alamos was able to get some points on the board. They're at 37 now. Boise 29. Oh, and some good hard hits right out the bank. Smack Sabbath, though, able to break out, taking that lead jammer position.
And lots of balls breaks out of the pack. on the initial pass.
Smack Sabbath calling it off after grabbing 4 points, bringing Boise up to 33. And we do have to give a shout out right now to Necromancer for our audio equipment. You guys at home would not be able to hear us, and the amazing audience here would not be able to hear some of this action as well if it was not for Necromancer. So we have to give that huge shout out for making this possible.
Yes, thank you, Necromancer. We got Smokey on the low rider line again.
Moose Cannon out there as well. Moose out of the pack after pushing up through the middle, doing a little juking action.
Smokey still working on that. Oh, it looks like we've had a star pass for Ladd.
Moose Cannon continuing up and through the pack.
And Higgs Bosom makes another scoring pass, picking up 3 points. Higgs Bosom. 0734.
Los Alamos got 7 points on that one. That brought them to 44. Boise, also 7. Brought them to 40. It's a very close bout, which is going to be awesome.
This is a super fun game.
Fox Vital out of the pack quickly on the inside.
Puff Puff Pastor gets knocked out. And makes it through on that initial pass. And we are even closer in the score. We've got 44 for Ladd and 43 for Boise.
Woo. Talons and Spice up for Boise.
Lots of balls on that low rider line. Balls tries to sneak up the inside and gets brought back.
Talons and Spice was able to find that inside hole, though, and breaks out.
And lots of balls. Makes it out right before the jam is called.
Believe that was our first scoreless jam of this bout. So we're currently Los Alamos 44, Boise 43.
And it looks like Lots of Balls is back on the low rider line.
Oh, but I think that we had a penalty there, so
Power start.
yeah, Talons and Spice is sitting in the penalty box. So this was actually a power start. So that's, my goodness. It seems so calm with only one jammer.
Yeah, one or two good power jams can really make a game. And Lots of Balls gets pushed on the outside. Still working on that first scoring pass.
Talons and Spice out of the pack after serving those penalties.
And Balls calls that jam. Picking up 4 points. Do you want to come in? We got
Smack Sabbath coming in on that low rider line.
and Puff Puff past ya for Lad.
Smack going for that inside, but hitting some resistance. Smack Sabbath able to break past. The pack now trying to move into the apex.
And Puff Puff past ya makes it out on that initial pass.
Smack Sabbath grabbing 4 points after going through the pack.
No points for Lad that jam.
Boise grabbed 4, so now Boise is 51, Lad 48.
If I was a betting man, I wouldn't know who to bet for.
I really wouldn't either, honestly.
Can you bet for both of them?
I don't know how that one works. You just get half the return?
Twice the return?
I'm not sure. I'm bad at math. Moose Cannon coming off that low rider line for Boise.
And lots of balls working. Oh, getting out on that initial pass, picking up lead jammer.
Moose Cannon having to be recycled and fight back through that pack.
And lots of ball calls it for Lad as one of their blockers goes into the box, picking up 3 points. And looks like Boise makes 3 points also. So now we're at 51 Lad, 54 Boise.
We got Fox Fatale at the low rider line for Boise.
And Smokey is out there for Lad. Looks like we've got a timeout for Lad. This is a great time to make a shout out for Ramson Alley's Skate Shop, one of our Rumble on the Rio vendors. They're on site with derby gear. So swing by and browse and show some love to a skate shop supporting our community.
I'm not gonna lie, I showed them a lot of support earlier this morning, only because they had some really good stuff. But you know, you can't forget also we have that silent auction table going on, so you need to check that out between games. They've got art, local goodies, experiences, collectibles, and a few surprises. So you can bid in person at the table or find the auction link in your program. Proceeds will support Rumble on the Rio 2027. And of course, we want to come right back here and do this again next year. So
yeah, and hopefully we get to announce an exciting game again.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Looks like we're back to derby. We've got Smokey on the low rider line.
Fox Fatale in there for Boise.
And Smokey Terror makes it right out of that pack, picking up lead jammer.
That was a really good move, too. On that inside, they just couldn't slow Smokey down.
And
Fox
just
out, but yeah.
swings right through that pack again, picking up 4 points.
Look, Smokey's happy, too. Look at that face. Like, yeah, I did that. The crowd liked it, too. They really like Smokey.
And we've got another score lead change.
Ooh.
Lad with 55 points and 54 for Boise.
1 point difference. Talons and Spice on that low rider line for Boise.
And Puff Puff passed out you there for Lad. Puff Puff Pasture picks up that lead jammer position after a congested start.
Very congested. Talons and Spice finally breaking out of that pack on that initial as well.
And calling out that jam, picking up 2 points for Lad.
Not sure, but I feel like there is a fan favorite for the teams here. I'm noticing a huge difference when Lad gets that lead.
There's a lot of signs out there for Boise in the crowd, too.
Oh, there are a lot of signs. Oh, I want to, okay, hold on, let them cook. Okay.
You can read that far?
I can't, I have my glasses on today. It's the only reason why. Smack Sabbath in for Boise.
And lots of balls working at the back of the pack.
All right, we're getting ready to come back, but I do want to give a shout out to Nulo Pet Food, where nutrition meets love. Our high meat, low carb, low glycemic? Yep, glycemic gut healthy recipes unleash your cat or dog's inner athlete so they can be a power champion we see on the rink today. Pop over and see Nulo for samples and where to get your Nulo.
And we got Smoky Terror for Lad on that low rider line.
Smack Sabbath in the middle of the pack right now, trying to push up through the inside.
And Smoky Terror makes it through for that first points pass, picking up 3 points. Puff Puff Pasture for Lad on the low rider line.
Moose Cannon in for Boise on the low rider line. My goodness, Moose Cannon just trying to go through, but there is a wall of Lad blockers. Moose Cannon out on that initial.
And Puff Puff Pasture coming around, trying to make some points. Unfortunately, the jam gets called before she can.
Moose able to grab 4 on that one, bringing Boise up to 58, Lad at 60. Moose Cannon 86 in the feed, going Moose.
I've been thinking about what you said about the Lilo pet food, and I want my cat to be an athlete.
So I went and talked to them earlier, and they gave me a nice rundown based on my pet's specific needs, which was awesome. No one at the pet store has ever done that for me before, so it's awesome.
Lots of balls jamming for Lad, trying to get through that initial.
Fox Fatal in for Boise, but having to be recycled after being knocked out of bounds. Lad giving some very effective defense right there against Fox. Fox having a hard time trying to break through.
Yes, both jammers are having to work very hard for this.
Oh, Fox finally out on initial. That was a full 40 seconds to fight to find that lead.
Lots of balls still working on that pack.
Fox attempted to push through, but decided to go ahead and call it, not before grabbing 4 points for Boise, making us have a lead change. Boise now 62, Lad 60.
This is too exciting.
Yeah, I rarely see a game where the score is just this close and they just switch leads back and forth over and over again.
We got Smoky Terror on the low rider line.
Smack Sabbath in there.
And Smokey sneaks up the inside, grabbing lead jammer.
Look, Smokey's got fans in the crowd, y'all. Smokey has fans, I can tell. Oh, and Smokey got a little jammer on jammer love, which cost Smack Sabbath a penalty, so you know what that means.
Power jam.
Power jam! And the crowd loves a good power jam, that's for sure.
Smokey picks up 4 points on this pass. And another 4 points. And Smokey calls it before Boise can get in and make some points, picking up another 4 points, bringing Lad to 72 and Boise to 62.
A 10-point lead. I think that's the biggest lead we've had actually in a while, and we've only got a little under 3 minutes left in this half. Currently, Boise 62, Lad 72, Moose Cannon in for Boise.
And Puff Puff Pasture jamming for Lad.
Moose out quickly for Boise, taking that lead jammer position. The pack not really moving. They're just sitting there right in turn one, ready for Moose to come around.
Puff Pasture still working on this initial pass.
Oh my goodness. Moose says, out of my way, fires that cannon, and goes through the pack.
That was like a double somersault that blocker made.
Whew. It's a lot of power.
Puff Pasture working on those 2 blockers up at the front of the pack.
I believe that is Deviled Meg that's helping right there.
Woo! Puff Puff Pasture gets through.
And they did not make that easy at all, though. Puff Puff Pass was having a hard time. Moose Cannon now also having a little bit of a difficulty, but able to break through.
Would you say that they made Puff Puff Pasture Puff Puff?
Barely pass, yeah. Whew. All right, that gave 12 points to Boise. Another lead flip. Boise now 74, Lad 72. Talons and Spice at that low rider line for Boise.
And lots of balls jamming again for Lad.
Little over 1 minute left in this half.
I don't know if I can handle another half of this game.
But we have to. We have to. We must. We'll never know who was right. Talons and Spice being recycled back through. We might spend the last minute just trying to get a lead because we're having a hard time over here.
Lots of balls still working on that initial pass.
Talents and Spice did get out on that lead.
And it looks like we've got another power jam for Ladd.
This is going to be a full 2 minutes then. So we're out of the official clock, but we still have that jam clock at about 42 seconds right now. Oh, we have Ratba saying go Puff. Moose Cannon 86 says go Talon to the box.
Boise really making lots of balls work for these points.
Oh my goodness, Killer Queen in there offering a lot of hip action as the pivot to keep that jammer at bay. Talons and Spice trying to get back through that pack as the jam clock does wind down. Let's see if anybody got anything out of that.
Looks like lots of balls picked up 4 points.
Boise got 1. That brings it Ladd 76, Boise 75. We're going to go into a 15-minute intermission. And I'm cannot believe this.
This is wild.
This is absolutely wild. But while we're on this intermission, we do want to remind you we have that food truck that is outside. And also make sure you go check out those awesome gifts at that silent auction table. Did you know that they have a Balloon Fiesta fan bundle over there, which will include 4 general admission tickets to Balloon Festival here? Like, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I love the Balloon Fiesta. Have you been?
I got to go once, and unfortunately there was not great weather that year, so I think I might go put in on that and see what I get this year.
I think you should.
All right, well, we got that now 14-minute intermission. We will see you back here shortly. All right, we are under 1 minute left in our intermission. I'm super excited. Right after we cut the feed, we found out that Boise was actually 76. Ladd is 76. This is the weirdest, wildest game of Derby I've seen in a long time.
I think this is the third tie. 3 ties in one half.
Yes, which is just wild. That's not something that you normally see in Derby at all. And I do got to let you know, if you are looking for a financial partner you can trust, the Rio Grande Credit Union offers checking, savings, auto loans, mortgages, and credit cards, all with your local service that you can count on. So visit us at Albuquerque or Rio Rancho, or you can learn about them at rgcu.org. That's Rio Grande Credit Union. Grow with us.
Also, a huge thanks to Dion's for loading us up with pizza this weekend. I think I saw 15 pizzas come in earlier.
Oh, yes. They smell so good. I got a bite of one. It was really, really good.
Yeah, that's real community support, and we are absolutely not leaving crumbs. Mother ate and left no crumbs.
No crumbs. As we come back into the second part, it looks like we have Smack Sabbath on that low rider line.
Lots of balls for Ladd there.
Jam 1 now starting the second half. Tied up game, 76-76.
Lots of balls trying to make her way through. And picks up lead jammer.
That lead jammer position can be crucial, especially in a game that just keeps getting tied over and over again. Smack Sabbath out on initial as well.
And lots of balls. Picks up 3 points and calls the jam.
Looks like Boise got 2 in that. That brings Ladd to 79. Boise 78. We got Moose Cannon on that low rider line.
And Smoky Terror out there as well.
Moose Cannon able to break out after hitting some hard blocks right there. Looked like Raven Mayhem was given some of that resistance.
And Smoky Terror makes it out on that initial.
Oh, a lot of speed as Moose Cannon went around that apex and then called off the jam. 4 points going to Boise, bringing them to 82. Ladd 79.
I would love to see this game go into overtime.
Oh, I don't think any of the other ones have went into overtime yet, have they?
No, I don't think so.
So this would be the first. That would be wild. Fox Fatal at that low rider line for Boise.
Puff, puff past ya.
Oh, some real good hits there. Beat Salad giving Fox Fatal the hits, trying to keep Fox back, but Fox does break out.
And Puff Puff past ya also.
Fox Fatal trying to push past those blockers.
And Puff Puff past ya. Makes it through with 4 points on the inside.
Fox Fatal calling it. Both teams grabbed 4 on that one. Ladd 83, Boise 86.
Talent? Wait, which one? Talent, is that their jammer talent? Oh, Nakaokas?
Townsend Spice in for Boise.
And lots of balls working on that Boise wall.
Townsend Spice out of the pack first.
Lots of balls still pushing. And it looks like we had a star pass for Ladd. Higgs Bosom picking up that star.
A lot of speed coming out of the pack, too, after grabbing that star, too. Townsend Spice calling it off, grabbing 3 points for Boise.
And despite Higgs flying around that track, no points for Ladd.
A lot of speed coming out of Higgs for that one, too.
We got Smoky Terror for Ladd on the low rider line.
Smack Sabbath in for Boise on that low rider line.
And Smokey makes it through, picking up Laid Jammer.
Smack Sabbath out on the initial. The pack now into turn 2.
And Smokey slips right through, calling the jam after picking up 4 points.
Ooh. Ooh, that brings it. Ladd 84, Boise 89. I'm sorry, 87 for Ladd. Boise 89.
I don't think I'm going to have fingernails left after this game. We got Puff Puff Pasture on the low rider line.
Moose Cannon in on that low rider line for Boise. I swear, Moose hears that whistle so quickly out and ready to go.
It's like teleportation.
Like, watch next time Moose Cannon is at that low rider line ready to start. As the whistle goes, the foot movement is just so quick.
Puff Puff Pasture still working on that Boise pack.
Oh, Moose Cannon coming around that corner.
Really picking up that name, just like a cannonball there.
Oh, that was mayhem that Moose ran past and into, almost through, if you will.
Puff Puff Pasture getting taken back, still on the initial pass.
Moose Cannon continuing on and around.
And that is a successful star pass for Ladd. Super Ova picking up the star.
All right, that was the most points I think we've had scored in a jam this bout. 16 by Moose. That brought Boise up to 105. Ladd, 87. That's the largest lead that we've had.
Yeah, Ladd really just needs one good power jam to catch back up.
I mean, and it is entirely possible. We still have 23 minutes left in this game. Fox Fatale at that low rider line.
Lots of balls jamming for Ladd, working to get through that initial pass. And we've got a star pass for Ladd. Higgs Bosom is now the jammer.
Fox Fatale trying to get through the pack to grab some points. But Fox calls off the jam.
Lots of lovely star passes from Ladd this half.
And they're quick star passes, too. They're not waiting. They're like, I'm not going to wait until I'm tired. Let's just go ahead and do this now.
Love to see it. We got Smokey on the low rider line for Ladd.
Townsend Spice in for Boise on that low rider line. Some hard hits immediately right by the low rider line. And they all went low as soon as they got hit.
And Smokey comes through, picks up that lead jammer.
Talons out on initial.
And Smokey slips through, calling that jam after picking up 4 points.
Lad now 91, Boise 106. And here we go again. They're going to start catching right up, and we might get another lead change.
Got lots of balls shaking it on the lowrider line.
Smack Sabbath right there. Coming in, getting some hip checks going on, trying to get past that pack.
Lots of balls still working on the pack.
Smack Sabbath out on initial. The pack now moving up to turn 2.
Lots of balls almost makes it through and gets brought back.
Smack Sabbath also having to be recycled back again behind Tis Banshee.
Got some offense from Higgs and a successful star pass.
I mean, that was a successful star pass, but Ramona Sowers was trying their best to slow down that pivot.
Smokey Terror back on the lowrider line for Lad.
Moose Cannon out there. Moose Cannon immediately giving some jammer love. And out of the pack quickly.
Seems like Moose almost always picks up that lead jammer position. And Smokey Terror makes it out on the initial pass.
Moose Cannon had grabbed 4 points. Now back up to the pack again.
And Smokey swims right through, picking up 4 points.
I mean, I would like to say that Moose Cannon made it right through, but there was a lot of blocker action going on. Valkyrie helping keep Moose Cannon at bay before the call was made. Lad now at 95, Boise 118. Still got over 18 minutes left. Fox Fatale in at that low rider line.
Lots of balls out there as well. Fun fact about Lots of Balls plays with 2 roller derby leagues and 2 hockey leagues.
And wow, that is a lot of hits then. Fox Fatale trying to find a way.
And Lots of Balls breaks out with that lead jammer position.
Look, I swear it's because you mentioned all the amazing sports that Lots of Balls does. Fox
Seems like a
Fatale.
little bit of confusion out on the
Yeah,
track.
there's a little bit. I'm confused a little bit. Fox Fatale still trying to fight through that pack. Not finding an easy way through, though.
Lots of Balls working on that first scoring pass.
The pack just stopped at turn 2.
And Lots of Balls sneaks out. Oh. Lots of Balls picks up 4 points. Lots of Balls working on that pack again. A little bit of help from Lad.
So
and Lots of Balls picks up 3 points, bringing the score to 102 for Lad and 118 for Boise. Looks like we've got an official review.
yeah, I think there was a little bit confusion. I was trying to figure out where the star went. Fox was wearing it 1 minute, it's gone the next. Not quite sure what happened, but they're going to do an official review. We'll let you know what they say about that. But you know what? We have so many amazing sponsors that help make this possible.
Yes, shout out to Santa Fe Brewing for kicking off our tournament weekend at Green Jeans. That was super fun. They helped us give our traveling teams and officials an easy, tasty New Mexico welcome right next to the hotel that they're staying at.
You know what? That is super convenient. You get some really good times in, walk over to the hotel, and get that sleep on because you need it, especially when you're playing roller derby this hard the next day.
Yes. Nothing safer than walking back to bed.
Oh, yes. Walking back to bed is much, much better.
Seychelles, Albuquerque's spot for fresh flame-grilled Mediterranean flavor, from kebabs and open-faced gyros to vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options. There's something for everyone to love, including baklava cheesecake.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I might have to go get some of that after this, to be very honest. So I have to ask this because I love to ask this. What is your favorite thing about Derby? Everybody has something different, so what's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing about Derby is super sentimental. It's the community and the support and the inclusivity. Everyone gets to find themselves, learn about themselves, learn about other people.
Especially when you're new to Derby, you learn so much so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of my favorite things, and I think this is how you learn a lot about people, is the names.
Yes.
When you start asking, like, how did you get that name, or where did that name come from? It's always like, oh, here's this really either a very wild story or just hey, I had something in my hand that day, and that's how I got that name.
One of my favorites is one of our refs at this game, Fighting Girlfriend.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so Fighting Girlfriend's name is, I'm going to botch this story, but it's from World War II, and it's the spurned girlfriend, like widow girlfriend.
Okay.
And so then she's got a tank and started doing tank stuff.
Oh, I love that. You got to love it anytime they hop in and just like, I'm going to shoot this now. I don't even need a reason.
Still working on that official review.
You know what? Have you gotten a chance to go get any merch since you've been in?
I have not.
Oh, I went around and got a sticker from every single team because you have to get a sticker from the event. You've got to get your patches. You've got to represent every single one just so you can memorize like the moment and stuff. And I love to get like a new tumbler. That way I can be like, that's my Rumble on the Rio tumbler right there.
There's a Rumble on the Rio tumblers?
So there's not an official tumbler, but if you get all the stickers, you can look at it every day and be like, that is my tumbler that I created from that awesome event. So like, they have some really good merch out there, though. I really did enjoy looking at all the teams' merch to see what they brought, and of course the sponsors stuff as well. Yeah,
speaking of stickers, Ramps and Alleys has a whole bunch of boxes of like 3-for-1 stickers.
Ooh.
Some really cool ones in there.
See, I get some really good tattoo ideas from some of those at times, though, because you got to get like, I like punny stickers. I love a good pun. And if there's a good pun on a sticker, I'm in. I want that sticker.
Is that your favorite thing about roller derby, the puns?
It's one of my favorite things. One of the other ones is definitely how we treat each other in the inclusion, for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, and it looks like your favorite name is here.
So what had happened was they did not feel the jammer because nobody had the star, and the officials should have called it off immediately.
Now the question is, how do I handle it?
Are they keeping the points? Are they keeping points?
No penalty.
Thank y'all.
So no initial, no zero. So we're going into jam.
Okay, so it looks like they did not originally properly fill the jammer, but it just wasn't. Oh, nope. We're going back into an official timeout. No?
I think we were
Yes?
missing
No?
a packer.
Oh,
a
we were
jam
missing.
ref.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. She was still over here with us.
Yeah, so that official review, no penalties, just an error.
Just an error. It happens. There's a lot of action on the track, and sometimes it's hard to keep up with.
Sometimes.
A lot of times it is hard to keep up with. But, you know, I'm curious. We have this really big crowd over here, and I'm looking at them, and I want to see signs. Who all has a sign for their favorite, like, team? I want to see some of the signs held up. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, so I see a TVR. I got BRR right there up front. That looks awesome. All right. Oh, TVRD. Okay. That one in the back, I'm trying to see it. It's small. I can't. The glasses aren't good enough. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait. Oh, TVRD hits harder. Ooh, let them cook. I like it. Our audience came prepared to cheer on their teams for sure today.
Who here likes roller derby?
Wait, only the roller derby teams? Who in the audience?
Only 2 people here enjoy roller
Yeah.
derby.
Oh, it looks like we're coming back from that official timeout. Still Lad 102, Boise 118.
We got Smoky Terror on the low rider line for Lad.
Smacks Sabbath out of that pack quickly for Boise, taking that lead.
And Smoky Terror sneaks by on the outside for that initial pass.
Smack Sabbath making it through, grabbing 4 and calling off that jam.
Got a 20-point spread now.
Yep, Boise 122, Lad 102. Over 15 minutes left. Still anyone's game. Moose Cannon at that low rider line.
Puff past you out there for Lad. Several pivot line starts this game.
Been noticing that. I wonder, like,
Who's driving that?
Yeah, that gives those jammers a little bit of extra speed. Moose Cannon trying to fire on through, but breaks past that pivot and finally, nope. Moose Cannon is not the lead. Moose Cannon's just out.
Puff past you, still working. Oh, it looks like Puff past you has the lead.
Moose Cannon made it through, grabbed 4 before Puff Pass could call any off.
Although Puff past you did get the lead, jammer did not make it around for the initial pass, so had to call that after Boise made those 4 points.
Yeah, so Fox Fatale coming back in on that low rider line. Fox out, gets a little bit tripped up, but still out on lead.
And lots of balls out on the initial pass.
Fox trying to move past the pivot. Finally out, grabbing four for Boise.
And lots of balls makes it out, picking up also 4 points. Just a little bit over halfway in this second half. We're at 106 for Ladd, 131 for Boise. That spread keeps creeping wider.
Townsend Spice. Oh, never mind, not Townsend Spice. We got Smack Sabbath in for Boise.
And Smokey is on the low rider line for Ladd. Looks like an official timeout. Did you see the Ginger Ninja running in those platform high heels?
So, Jinja Ninja is such a professional that every single tournament I ever see Jinja at, honestly,
Amazing.
that's skill.
Amazing.
My
I
ankle,
could never.
No, my ankle will not do that.
I think I used to in my 20s do things like that, but I was not sober.
I would still fall down even then.
We got Smokey Terror on the low rider line. Oh, official review.
Looks like an official review called by Ladd. You know what? And I love the color of those high heels that Jinja Ninja is wearing. And I've noticed actually a lot of the officials have some really awesome footwear this game.
I'm gonna have to step up my officials' footwear. I don't have any
That's what
sparkly
I was thinking.
shoes.
I was like, I came out here in sandals. Like, I should have found something sequined, obviously.
Oh, plebe. My black boots? What am I doing?
You gotta come prepared. You have to be prepared for roller derby. Anything can happen. And you know what I love too about roller derby? This is one thing I forgot to mention. My favorite thing is no one is going to let you get out there and bout until you're ready. They make sure they always look out for each other, and they make sure you know the rules, you know the right way to do things, you're not wearing your pads wrong. Like, they want to make sure you're taken care of.
Yes.
And I love that so much with roller derby.
In every way, safety first.
Safety is always first. I do know, I remember my very first practice ever. I was scared to get on my skates, and they said, hold on, we're going to show you something first. I was like, what is it? They go, how to fall down. So my first lesson was how to fall down properly,
Yes,
which
that's an
was
important
vital.
one. Yeah. Lots of falling in roller derby.
Lots of falling. Lots of throwing, too.
Yeah. Big thanks to Gorilla Graphics for making our tournament shirts, our snazzy purple venue host shirts. They were great to work with, fast and friendly.
Oh, and they came out so nice. The quality was excellent on those shirts.
I think we've got t-shirts and tank tops, too. Speaking about safety and falling, sometimes we do get hurt, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But E6 Physical Therapy is making sure that your skate is straight and your gait is great. Visit E6 Physical Therapy for an assessment today.
You need those. That way you can make sure you're completely aligned. You do not want to be walking around. And it just helps, especially when you get that weird feeling in your hip and you're like, oh no, what did I do?
Mm-hmm. I love a physical therapist.
I'm not sure what is going on, but Boise is excited.
Yeah, they're having a good time. Roller derby.
Oh. So I do want to remind everybody, after this game, we do have Game 5 still.
Yes, elevated all-stars and no.
It is Chuko. No, sorry, Foco and Ellie.
Foco and the elevated all-stars. That should be a really good game too.
Oh, yeah. That's supposed to start at 7. We'll see when we get done here, though, because we still got a lot of roller derby left. Smack Sabbath on that low rider line.
And Smoky Terror picking up that lead jammer position for Lad.
I said Smokey's got some fans out in that crowd. Smack Sabbath out of the pack on initial.
And Smokey picks up 4 points.
Smack Sabbath back at the pack trying to get through.
Oh, and it looks
Ooh.
like
Wait.
Smoke. Oh,
They both went.
well, that was very quick.
All right, so for those who might be a little bit confused, if a jammer goes to the penalty box and the other jammer goes right after, they serve the exact same amount of time because you have to have at least one jammer on the track at all times. That means, though, that we lost the lead. This will be a full 2-minute jam no matter what.
And that pack is rock solid. And both of these jammers struggling.
Smack Sabbath having to go back through, but got a cut track. That makes this a power jam for Lad.
Smokey trying real hard to get back around.
I mean, those Boise blockers are not making it easy at all.
Yes. Oh, it looks like a star pass for Lad. Higgs Bosom holding the star now. And that's the natural conclusion of this jam.
So it looks like Boise is going to have to start out the next jam in the box, but we have an official timeout called.
The score now is 117 for Lad, 137 Boise.
Still a little over 10 minutes left in this half.
Oh, are they? Lab was asking for more points. The points were correct. They're not gonna
137 on 16 on white line.
Got lots of balls on the low rider line.
Smack Sabbath sitting in that penalty box still. So this is a power start.
A good power start can flip the score.
It really can, especially with where we're at right now and the way both teams have been playing.
Lots of balls makes it out of the pack.
Looks like we have a star pass. The Deviled Meg wearing the star.
And lots of balls gets recycled and then it calls that jam. I think that was not. Oh, okay. Lots of balls picks up 4 points.
That brings Lad up to 121, Boise 137. Moose Cannon in on that low rider line.
Got Puff Puff Pasture out there for Lad. And Puff Puff Pasture right behind
Moose Cannon coming up to that pack.
No points for Lad this jam.
Boise grabbing 2 points, bringing them up to 139.
Looks like a timeout for Lad. The chat's real quiet.
Yeah, it's still glitching a little bit, but not horribly bad, it looks like.
Big thanks to Good Wipes for keeping tournament weekend a little less swampy. Derby in the heat is no joke, and we appreciate the backup. And in this venue, we throw them in the garbage. Don't flush the wipes, but do wipe.
Oh, definitely. Everybody's super close together. You want to make sure that you are not putting off the stench. A little under 9 minutes left. You know what's great too? We have a full day of Derby ahead tomorrow. Another 5 games right here. Super excited to kick those off.
Yes, I'll be here bright and early at 8 a.m. How about you?
I'm going to come just to watch. I'm not announcing again until the late afternoon, but I love to watch Derby, so. Fox Fatale on that low rider line.
And Smoky Terror up there.
Fox making it past Beat Salad.
Smoky Terror is working at the front of that pack and makes it out on the initial pass.
Fox Fatale now being recycled back. Got stuck behind Tits Banshee and just calls it off. 1 point was given to Boise, though, bringing them to 140. Lad still at 121.
Lots of Balls is approaching the low rider jammer line.
We got Deviled Meg
Hi.
in here for Boise. Deviled Meg has pivoted, but I believe this is the first jam of this game for Deviled Meg. Deviled Meg making it through that pack and out on an initial.
And that is a star pass for Lad.
Deviled Meg pushing up through the apex.
Super Ova holding the star for Lad and makes it through on the initial pass. Sorry, that's Supernova. And the jam is called Supernova, not picking up any points, unfortunately.
Boise was able to grab 8 in that jam. Boise 148, Lad 121. We are now under 7 minutes left in game 4. Moose Cannon on that lowrider line.
Puff Puff passed out there as well. 7 minutes is not a lot of time, but it is enough time for a potential lead change.
Oh, yeah. Both of those jammers coming out of the pack quick. The pack picking up a lot of speed as well, going past turn 2. Into turn 3, it's still moving, not slowing down. Moose Cannon goes on the inside.
No points for Lad this jam.
Moose Cannon grabbing 1 point on that one.
And Smoky Terror at the lowrider line.
Talons and Spice there as well. We got Moose Cannon 86 in the chat saying nice jam Meg from earlier when Deviled Meg was jamming.
That was nice. And Smoky Terror breaks out for that lead jammer position. looking very pleased.
Oh, and it looks like we had a star pass. Killer Queen now wearing the star for Boise.
Smokey makes it out with 4 points on the first scoring pass.
Looks like Killer Queen had too much speed coming up to the pack. Ended up going out of bounds, but was able to recoup, get through the pack, and grab 4 points.
Smokey makes it through for another 4 points and calls the jam.
So that brought Ladd up to 129. Boise now at 153, just under 5 minutes.
Got lots of balls on the low rider line.
Fox Fatale right there on that low rider line as well. Fox trying to go for the inside, having a lot of resistance.
Lots of balls, works the outside.
Oh, wait.
Looks like a track cut.
So that gave Fox Fatale the lead.
And that's a power jam for Treasure Valley.
Power jam. God, I love a good power jam. They always are awesome.
I especially love it when the defense or the offense team does like a fun maneuver.
Oh, yeah. This is a powerful power jam right there. That was a lot of blocking and just the pack continuously recycling, trying to get around Fox Fatale to slow Fox down.
I imagine that's a very frustrating position to be in as a jammer on a power jam.
Fox was able to grab 4 points on that one. Now Boise up to 157, Ladd 129. Deviled Meg at that low rider line.
And lots of balls is still in the box, so this will be a power start.
And Deviled Meg says, I would like a power start, but gets a powerful hit right there. Raven Mayhem providing a little bit of love to Deviled Meg at turn 1. Deviled Meg back up now, trying to push through the pack, but those, when you give the pack one person to focus on, man, do they just slow them down. Deviled Meg finally out on initial.
And lots of balls back on the track, making it through on the initial as well.
Deviled Meg making it up into the middle of that pack and then calling it. Did grab 3 points on that one.
Yes, and called it before lots of balls could make any points for Ladd.
Ladd 129, Boise 160. We got 2 minutes left, just a little bit more than 2 minutes. Talons and Spice at the low rider line.
And we've got Dragonheart on the low rider line for Ladd. This is Dragonheart's first jamming jam. Getting recycled.
Looks like Killer Queen giving some blocking there. Oh, both of them are now recycled. Talons and Spice also getting knocked out of bounds, having to take a recycle right there by the pivot line. Oh.
We are still working. Okay. We've got a lead jammer now. Dragonheart picks up lead jammer for Ladd.
Oh, it looks like we might have a star pass for Boise.
And Dragonheart, one little bump and then slips right through, picking up 4 points.
Yep. Killer Queen now wearing the star for Boise.
And sneaking right through on the middle, on the inside.
I like that. That was nice.
Another 4 points for Ladd. That was an excellent first jamming jam.
Oh,
for the
God,
game.
yes. Made it look so easy, too. Able to grab 8 points. Ladd now at 137. Boise 160. We're under a minute left.
Puff Puff Pasture on the low rider line.
Deviled Meg up there on that low rider line.
And Puff Puff Pastia picks up that lead jammer for Ladd.
So we could run out of period time. However, the jam clock has plenty of time, so if Ladd wants to, they can try to get some points. They just risk Boise getting points as well.
Puff Puff Pastia makes it through the pack, picking up 4 points.
Smack Sabbath trying to provide some coverage to keep Puff Puff Pass at bay, but Deviled Meg making it through, grabbing 4 for Boise.
And Puff Puff Pastia calls it after getting recycled by Smack Sabbath, picking up 3 points.
All right. So now we got to wait on our official score. Let's see what the we will do MVPs here in a moment as well. All right, we have our final score. Ladd 144, Boise 164. Let's give it up for our amazing teams. Boise coming around the track now after taking the win. A hard fought win, though. This was not an easy game by any means at all. 20-point difference right now, but the majority of it was just ties and catching up lead changes continuously. Great job to Ladd. They definitely did not slow down. They kept fighting the whole game, and I saw nothing but smiles out there. What about you?
Yes.
It's always a great day when it's a derby day. We will have game 5 starting shortly. We will do MVPs, but make sure that you are back here for game 5. That should start in about 25-ish minutes.
Should be a very good game.
So we will see y'all soon.